Hi, and welcome to Cockatoos with Attitude. Hey, you two. Hello, get a room. Hello, Mango, Sugar. Hey, good boy. Okay, just want you to take a break over there. Yeah, Mango's out with the crew today, so
Yep,
he has a.
first time I think we have Mango in the official live stream. He and Sugar are interacting, and you can see Lucy sitting to the left, and she's not happy because she considers Mango to be her bestie. So she's like, "Go away from Sugar."
Sugar.
Sugar just wants to be trained.
I hope.
We hope so. Yeah.
Trying to get this little wooden ball here, so if I have to break something up, I can. As long as he's preening her head, it's fine. If he starts going anywhere else, I have to put an end to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least I have to break him up temporarily.
Or if he preens too long and gives her too much attention, that kind of stuff.
Or if he overbreens, because you can see by his legs that he's got feather destructive behavior. He's not on the meds yet, but he will be soon. I just have to get enough trust to start squirting the medication in his beak. I think I can do that now. So, you two, that's not preening.
So we wanted to thank Tiki Tiki for the many donated memberships. We have seen that you wanted to give it to Richie Cockatoo and it hasn't worked. We are sorry for that, but we have no mean to manage that in any way. We are upset with YouTube for that as well. But thanks so much for your support.
Yeah.
Therefore, you receive a little video.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Can you say thank you? Now you can say 3 things, but we won't get it out of you, will we? No. Mango, what you doing?
So today we are on the Mango Watch. And I think that's also a premiere that he's out with all the other Moluccans. So we basically have all 4 Moluccans out today.
Jasmine's in a strongly what's the word for it? Irritated mood. So if he tries anything on her, she's gonna be pushing him away.
Yeah, she's rather opposing towards Mango.
And Mander should have his super chicken cape on, but
Mhm.
He can still do the part even without the uniform.
I think he's trying Sugar to breathe back, and she's just stoic about it. Like, nope, no idea what do you want from me. I hope Snowball has not got a heart attack with so much pink outside.
He doesn't. Well, he's got himself placed directly between the four. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he couldn't have
Yeah,
placed
he
himself
looks
better.
like he's high to me.
To me too.
Oh my, and no KK? Oh, what a good boy! So much annoying pink birds, and you're still there and good behaved. Oh my gosh.
Well, he's been pretty good. Once in a while, he gets a wild hair, but most of the time, he's pretty good about it.
Mm.
Jasmine tries to climb on me. That's the final straw. That's the red line. So
Yeah. So there can everybody see Mango interacting with our sugar bird, which is like a little oxymoron, like a Moluccan interacting, like what the
yeah,
feather?
he's asking her to preen him, and she's just
Mhm.
thinking like, oh, "What the? I don't know. What are you asking me? I don't understand."
No parle español. O ese no hablo español. No. ¿Hablo?
Nichts
Ah,
verstehe.
ja.
No
Ah,
es,
verstehe.
no es posible. No puede ser.
Porque português é falar. Sprechen ist falar. Falo português. Okay, let's greet our chatters. So welcome Richie Kokatu and Tiki Tiki. Then let's scroll down. Tia Shah is here, so hi and welcome, as well as Rosebud is with us and Calvin Thurston. Great to have you all here. Oh my gosh, do you guys all see how green it is in Dawn's yard? I know it's all really nasty weed, but just the color in the desert is like, whoa.
Yeah, this year I think I'm going to call the service because, and then I'll deal with it when the next rain comes. Because if I catch them early, they'll do it rather cheap because this is the off season for them. And then I'll catch it when it rains again. I'll catch it while it's low to the ground. You
Oh my
too.
gosh. Are they
Hi.
reenacting Casablanca?
Hello.
Rosebud asked, are all the Bucket Boys out today? Cecil and KKR Bucket Boys are actually out. Yeah, true. Mango is also a Bucket Boy, but Babaloo is also a little Bucket Boy. So Babaloo is not out. So 3 or 4 Bucket Boys are out.
Hi, Mango.
Poopy.
He eats a little more fruit than everybody else, so he's a little more on the watery side. What are you doing?
Hmm.
He likes bananas. So bananas and apples. Don't you? You do. You want to get petted? No? You want? No, you don't want to get petted right now? Because I'm holding the phone. I know you don't like that. No.
Oh, foot up. Oh, stomping. How sweet. Yeah. So you can see Mango is a little bit more on the active side.
Yeah, Sugar is saying I am an old-fashioned girl, which is basically means the guy buys everything. He does.
I don't think Sugar ever really considers to give up her single spinster life.
She doesn't even pretend to preen, right?
Nope.
She just does that stoic look like, nope, you have to serve me.
But Mango, he has a super cute face. Yeah, Mango, Cecil has tried that over 100 times.
Cecil preens Mango, though.
Mhm.
That's normal for him to preen any bird that will allow him to do it. But Sugar, I've never seen her do it with anybody, so.
Look how Lucy reacts. She's not terribly happy that Mango is distracted with Sugar and by Sugar. So she wants Mango all for herself. So one thing Mango obviously has learned to stay away from Jasmine.
Yeah. Jasmine has taught him that lesson well.
Mm. She has probably the most annoyed face expression right now.
Well, the movie question today, it's a scene, not a quote. A man helping a woman on the stairs with a baby carriage in a windy city. I'm doing the stairs theme. This is, believe it or not, there actually are quite a few movies with stair scenes.
I know. And you will bring them all.
Maybe. I don't know. That was, I just thought of this when it popped into my head. So there's two. What are you doing? I'm not going to let you have it. You'll just tear it up. He knows there's a water gun in there.
Mm-hmm.
You probably popped a hole in that one too because it's leaking from one spot. I worked out my upper body Monday, but I'm trying to hold this phone and my arm starts shaking a little bit.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's 2 days. That's when you expect it to happen. But
Yep.
I did the legs today, so legs and back.
Rosebud says baby boom question mark.
Baby boom.
Maybe the movie? Yes.
Don't know a movie by that name, but uh, it's not something that rings any bells with me. Es nicht klingelt. Cecil, are you giving up? You're watching him. He's looking outside. He's not watching them. You picked a different vantage point to watch them. Yeah. There's the Mander.
So Lisa just joined us. Welcome, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Sea salt. Sea salt. Come on, you two. You're not the only two birds in the world.
Mango.
I can shake up their world a little bit. Lucy. Typical Lucy. She tries to bite his tail.
Oh, Shuggy wasn't happy about the disturbance, but she wants him to preen further, of course.
Hey, Mango.
So, and welcome, Spirit Matter.
Cecil, that's my pocket. I do a lot of this, when you change things around, focusing on one bird because he hasn't been out here with all the birds for a while. He was out here one time when we weren't doing a live stream, so I could see what the potential issues were. Oh, we got one coming up now.
Oh, he's approaching the Mander.
Give him a break. Don't get too close too fast. That's why I put my hand up. I'm not going to touch your feet, but I'm not going to touch your feet. I won't touch your feet. I wouldn't break your trust. You know that. I wouldn't break the trust of a mango. No, don't get too close to him. He gets nervous. He gets nervous. He does. And then when he gets nervous, you get aggressive. That's what usually happens.
Yep. Because he doesn't understand why one can get nervous about him. He's a goofy boy.
He's trying to figure out what I'm trying to tell him. That's his inquisitive look. Like, what's this all about? Why does the hand keep coming up? Mango, you're a good boy. Mander, you're a good bird. I'm not going to let him hurt you, Mander. Don't be a chicken bird. Don't be a chicken bird.
He wants to preen. You like being preened.
It's all right, Mander. Calm down. All right.
But he also likes to have an exit plan, and on the other side sits Jasmine.
Yeah, and she's not in any mood to be messed with today.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
I do the monster mash. Or is that the Magway mash? I do the Magway mash. This wants popcorn.
Obviously. I want some popcorn as well.
I used to eat a lot of popcorn, but that's kind of, I'm not allowed to have much. Maybe a cup I could get away with. Good
so today
food.
we will mostly watching Mango, and Don will a little bit explain what he's doing and what's going on. If you have any questions concerning Mango, but also concerning something else, can always put them in the chat. You can also put further guesses for the movie scene?
That wasn't nice. But I was able to flick it off my shirt. The problem with working out is that you find that your shirts get shorter. So I sit here and my shirt rides up. Sugar, he's trying to teach you something. He doesn't cook or clean. I'm telling you. He just sits around and looks beautiful. That's what she does.
Tiki has an idea about the movie.
Mm,
The Untouchables.
that's it.
Excellent. Woo.
Well done.
I have no idea what that movie is.
Well, it's a wonderful movie, I think, but I especially like the Irish cop, even though technically he's not really Irish. He's Scottish.
I just looked it up and it really looks like a movie to watch. So, comes on the list.
Sean Connery is still one of my favorites. I think I've seen every movie he's ever made,
Mm-hmm.
but he's great in that movie. I mean, he steals the show. There's no question about that.
Mm-hmm.
He does this. He steals the show in The Rock too. So he just has a presence. I should say he had a presence.
Mango?
Don't stick the popcorn box in front of the phone. What's up, Mango? Yeah, that's my Mander. And you're my Mango. You're my Mango.
Mando's a shy boy.
Oh, come on. Let
He
me
was
pet you.
kidnapped
Come
at
on.
least
Not
once.
today. Not today.
So be
No.
careful with him. He is not too trusty.
Mander, he's not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm not going to do anything to you. I just don't want you to bother Mander. That's all. I'm going to be watching you the whole time you're out. So
Oh no. Don, we have someone on Facebook here. Welcome first to Laurelie Coleman. Asking, why do you have to move? Yeah, that's actually past. We have already moved. What we cannot move, or better said, remove, is that message from Facebook turning up.
no, it's really irritating. I've deleted it so many times, and it always comes back. I don't know who they have coding there, but they don't know what they're doing. I've done all the tricks. They can get it to go away for maybe a week, but then it comes back. It's like a ghost. It just keeps returning.
Yep. So that's where we are now. It's in Pahrump, Nevada, and that's where we moved a couple of years ago. Richie Cockatoo says, Don, you are very lucky that you live in a warm climate.
Yeah, we're about a half hour away from Death Valley, though. So it's nice right now, and it will be nice in the. It's nice at the end of winter. Actually, it's nice in most of the time in winter too. But end of winter, most of spring, and then when summer hits, it's 115 degrees. So, but it's cooler than Death Valley, the 135.
Yep, and certainly better for you than an actual colder climate with real winter or something like that because of your Raynaud's disease.
Oh, it's crazy. I can be in the house when it's 68 degrees and my hands are completely numb. I have to put one of those electric blocks in my hand, a hand warmer. And if I don't do that, I could lose my fingers. So, because it's actually the circulation stops. You don't get any blood in your fingers. Nope, I'm not for the cold climates. I've been like this my whole life. My parents would take us up to the snow and they could never figure out why I didn't like it. All I knew is that my fingers stayed cold for days. So. It seems like working out has helped, though. I mean, working out hard has definitely improved it, but I still get the problem. It just takes a little longer. I can be out when it's 68, 66 sometimes out here for an hour without a problem, and then boom, my fingers go numb. So better circulation. But then once they go numb, then it's, it takes an hour to get them back. Right, Mango? Right, Mango? Mango, bird.
Jasmine and Manda flat.
Can I pet the mango? Can I pet the mango? Come by, let me pet the mango. Oh, what a good boy.
Rosebud says we get triple digits too. You are just a little warmer than us in winter.
Yeah, I like being warm. It's like that when the missionaries went up to try to talk to the Inuit, the what we call the Eskimos. That's not what they are, but they were talking to them about hell, and they all wanted to go there. The idea that it would always be warm, Oh wow, we'll go there.
Yeah, sometimes mission failed completely.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea about who you try to mission.
I learned a lot about world perspective from studying the Inuit, though. For example, they don't have a word for snow. They have 21 words for snow. They have no single word that means snow because, I mean, obviously there's different kinds of snow and they deal with them all the time. But you can't say snow to them because that would be like saying, nothing. So you have to know the 21 words. So words have a lot to do with how we think, too. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh,
Let
God,
go.
a little entertainment by Cecil. He also wants attention. He says, not just mango. Oh, Jocelyn Trailer is here with us. So welcome, Jocelyn. And she just donated a super sticker to us. So thank you very much for that, Jocelyn. That means you get a little video.
Thank you. And if I can find the video. Thank you so much. Just a reminder to everybody, if you see an ad come up, skip it. We don't get any money for ads. I don't monetize. So, and that's one of the reasons too, you will rarely see me post a portrait style video, because as soon as you do that, they try to turn it into one of these, 8-second clips or whatever, and they automatically monetize it. No, I don't allow them to do that. It happens once in a while when I put up a meme. If it happens to be more square than rectangular, then they'll do that to me, but I try to avoid it.
Mhm.
I don't want anybody to get trapped by commercials and think it's helping us, because it's not. I don't like being drawn into the commercial world. That's not what we're here to do.
No, and they find always methods that they do not have to share the income from the commercials with the people who actually produce the videos. So that's why they constantly produce new guidelines and rules. And at the end, it always means the same, that the actual people who create the videos is so get less. And then you hear the message that they have made an enormous profit last year. So you know exactly, okay, they have still the same shitty interface like the last 6 years. Okay,
And they don't
cool.
they don't give you a rundown either. They don't tell you who gave what or any. So they give you what they want to, and you have no idea, where it came from, what percentage you got. No, you can keep that. We're not interested. The other thing is that they have total control over your channel. So if they want to shut it down, they can. So
Mhm. Oh, Falconsu is here.
hi,
Nothing to
Falcon
be
Sue.
sorry about. We have Mango with us out today and all the other Moluccans. So the whole stream will be a little bit extra pink. I think Sugar says that's too much attention.
Yeah, she's actually walking away a little bit now. So, well, he
And
keeps
Richie
asking her to
Cockatoo
bring.
says everyone who lives in the cold gets sinusitis. I had that this year. But we really had a cold winter, and we hadn't. No, the last summer wasn't good. So, yep, that results in a lot of cold and other infects.
Yeah, once the summer rolls around here, you don't see too many people sick. I mean, if you're going to get sick, it's going to be heat prostration. It's not going to be anything else. So, because the bacteria can't live in 115, they just can't do it.
Yep, and also the just how dry it is in your area is a huge advantage when it comes to just spreading whatever.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
dry.
wait, Lisa has given a question. Let's see. Do you see my question? No. I'm sorry, Lisa. I couldn't see it. It's also not one of the. Sometimes they want me to accept a comment first before it's shown to everybody, but this time, no. I really cannot. I just scroll back, but I'm afraid you have to post it again. Sorry, Lisa.
Yeah, could have been caught by our spam filter too, because it's a pretty strong filter. We get, to keep people from coming in and saying the wrong thing. We don't need these spammers or trolls that come in to cause trouble or try to sell something. So
Ah, Lisa wants to know if it's good or bad if a cockatoo does not have much dust dander.
what kind of cockatoo? It makes a
Um,
difference.
okay. Well, I think Lisa's cockatoo Rico is a Goffin, if I remember right.
Well, they have less than the bigger guys, obviously. Yeah, you might double check the nutrition they're getting. If they're not, they should be producing dander. You should be able to sit the bird somewhere and move the feathers around a little bit and see some dander come down. If you don't, then they might be missing some important element of their diet. That's usually the issue. Is diet. Could be something else, but yeah, I have to focus on him because he's really calmed down a lot since he got here. He kind of literally knows the ropes out here, but I have to be sure he doesn't go and decide he's going to do something he shouldn't. Oh,
Oh,
he's
finally he gets a little Lucy attention. Look how big he is. Such a tall birdie, and Lucy is so small. You're so sweet.
It looks like the preening relationship's going to be okay with Sugar. She finally gave him the standoff routine, so.
Mm. So cute.
He's a good bird. The environment he was in was the issue. He just needed a more controlled environment. If you let him run around the house, he just runs everywhere like a crazy bird. So, but when we've got aviaries and a socialization room, and that's where they go. He's fine. He's a good bird.
Yep, he definitely just needed a bit training, behavior training from someone who knows how it goes.
Yeah, we communicate pretty well. So I
Mhm.
still have more to learn, and he still has more to learn about me, but we get along, don't we? Mango the Magpie. Mango Magpie? We don't feed you anything after midnight, do we? No. I have to work on his feather destructive behavior, though. It looks like it's not improving. So
Mhm.
there's always something. He's getting more confident, and when his stress level goes down, he'll slow down with that a little bit. But no question, he wants to be out with the first group because he always cries when I take the other birds out. So
Yeah, he likes the big outside.
let's see if he braves Jasmine. I don't think he will.
Oh, is he now really so desperate that he wants to approach Jasmine? Oh, Mango. Poor boy. Yeah, tap, tap, tap. I don't think you can impress Jasmine by that. I'm sorry, but she is a tough lady.
He'll do that to me sometimes when he wants me to preen his head. He'll come over and do that tapping, so I'll preen his head. Yeah, I started something new. When I'm working out now, I have Bob in the room in a cage. Bob loves it. He loves to be in the cage. So.
Yeah, I think he just loves that he can be with you. So that
Yeah.
is probably a good compromise for him.
He doesn't yell, he just plays. And when he's upset, he yells. So he's just having a good time.
Yeah, and then after that, he certainly got his super gift.
Yeah, he got a shower yesterday.
Mhm.
He loves to shower with me.
Uh,
And I took
that's
went to
great. So you found actually, yeah. We always thought like, or you always wanted to include a bird in your workout, but without danger for the bird, of course. And that looks like, yeah, a really good idea. Because
yeah
I
for the
think Bob also gives a lot of motivation.
yeah. And then after that, I took Pippa with me to go get water. She likes to go on that trip.
Mm.
She likes going out and about. We have one bucket boy in there. That's
Oh,
KK.
Rosebud, we finally have a bucket boy. Cecil, huh?
No, that's KK.
KK.
Cecil's right here.
Hi, Cecil.
Yep, bucket bird came out.
Mm. Hi, KK.
Oh, I'm wrong. Jeez, I wasn't paying attention. I have KK on my left. That was Cecil in the bucket. Hi, Cecil.
Okay.
And all I saw was the white feathers from behind. And
Yeah. Let's say it. The white birds look somehow all the same
well,
sometimes.
when you're looking at their back, they do. But
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you show me photos, and I have to guess what bird. Like,
from the back, you can't do it. Well, sometimes you can if their tail feathers are.
sometimes. The thing is, they do have certain feather postures and stuff where you can be pretty sure that it's that one bird, but sometimes they fake it. They do it like somebody else. For example, sometimes Jasmine does her feathers in a way that looks more like Mander, so they fool us.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like I hope I can now see again all the comments from Lisa. I after her good or bad, I couldn't just see the smiley comment and a smiley from Reggie Cockatoo. So looks like.
Yeah, in some ways, I prefer using Zoom, but the problem with that is it's not really meant for this kind of streaming experience. But everybody can communicate. You can jump into the Zoom thing where you can actually communicate. I mean, you can't
Mm.
really do that with YouTube. And some of the comments get lost in the spam trap. With YouTube, you don't
Yeah,
have
but
a
I think not the most. And I have no idea that the spam trap was necessary because YouTube didn't make anything about all these really strange fake accounts who came in and posted a lot of inappropriate stuff. So
Yeah, basically
yeah.
pornography is what the main blocker that we have, but it still
Mhm.
blocks a lot of stuff. So
Mhm.
I think I put in a few words like breeder or birds for sale, stuff like that too gets blocked. But you doing over there, buddy? Huh? Mm, KK bird, KK bird. He could be in the next Rio movie because he's missing one toe, so he would actually kind of look like the birds they have in the
Mhm.
movie. They don't even know how to draw a cockatoo. The other thing I
Mhm.
didn't like about that is the eyes. These guys do not have white around their eyes,
Mhm.
but they had to make them look like human eyes. I mean, I'm not all that thrilled with human eyes, to tell you the truth. I mean, I like cockatoo eyes better.
I like that there is a Bachi in the movie Pets.
I haven't seen that one. Oh,
I don't
Pet
know.
You, Pat You.
I just loved that movie. It was somehow hilarious with all these different animals.
That's a relatively newer movie, isn't it? Something after I got the sanctuary.
Yep,
Yeah, so
definitely.
but I wouldn't have seen
I
it.
mean, it's not like it's. I have no idea. Maybe something between, I would say, 10 or 5 years. It has been released. Maybe
Yeah,
2016. I'm not quite sure.
yeah. There are times when I could, watch like part of a movie, and I just watched Suddenly Last Summer again. It took me like three shifts
Mm,
with birds to do it, and I was playing with the birds while I was watching it. But it's so riveting that I was able to keep track of it while I was playing with them. I also found out that the National Playhouse, which you can get the app for that, has Cat on a Hot Tin Roof with the actual script the way that Tennessee Williams wrote it,
mm,
because nobody does it that way. They always they think it's too radical, so they don't. But this one's actually the real script. So I'm gonna try to watch it. I may have to watch a half hour here, a half hour there. But they have a whole bunch of plays that you can watch, like having a playhouse in your home. So of course I'd be watching it on a small screen, but that's the way it goes. That's one of the things I don't like about StreamYard. About 50% of the screen is wasted. And that's not StreamYard's fault, actually. That's because of the WebKit that Apple has. So it doesn't matter which browser you're in. Most of the browser is taken up with tabs and all, and so you look up there and you lose all this. Um, if I were in Zoom, though, they have total control of the screen, so I can see everything. And the menus drop in and out, so they don't block you. Ugh. It's not StreamYard's fault. I can't blame them. That's Apple's fault. But StreamYard doesn't have an app. It's web based, so
mm,
if they had an app, they could solve that problem. But they're
mm.
not going to do that. Not when they can make it work web based. So there are complicated ways to get around it, but they are complicated using things like OBS. There's just, but then then if something goes wrong, you lose the whole broadcast. It's like, I wish Zoom would do Well, they do have the meeting with the webinar software, but I don't know how much it costs. I think it's pretty expensive. That works like this, but people don't use it because it's probably way too pricey. I'll look and see what they're charging, see if they have any discounts for nonprofits. It would still show up on YouTube, it just wouldn't show up on Facebook. They don't have a hook into that. We have a small group of people on Facebook that come by occasionally, but I don't know if we'd be missed. Would we be missed? I don't know, Mango. What do you think? Mango? Mango the Magpie? Mango,
What
Magpie?
a sweetie. What's up?
What you doing, Mango? Hi, Mango. Oh, I'm glad I'm watching where my feet are. Hi, Mango.
Mm.
Be
Well,
nice. Be
if
nice.
it's
Don't run
easy
up
enough
on
to
him.
watch where your head is.
Don't run up on him. He doesn't like that.
Mm.
No, Mander, when you run away, that's when you get problems. It's all right, Mango. You're okay. You're all right. You're okay. Can I pet you on the head? I pet that head. I'll pet your head. You want me to pet your head? No, no, I'm not going to pet anything else. See how he
Mm.
gets spooked easy
Mander,
when it comes to
can the
hands.
Mander
That's
play
all
a
right.
role model? Does the Mander need some head pets? Nope. Back pets.
Hard to reach his head when he's turned at that angle.
Mm.
Don't grab my leg. Oh, you have a toy. You stabbed me with a toy. Okay.
Cecil always likes to come and step into the scenery when it starts to get complicated anyway.
Mango, you're doing a great job today. You haven't been a problem at all.
Nope.
You're a good boy, Mango. You're a good boy. And Mander,
I
you're a
think
good boy
Sugar
too.
prefers to have a little bit more me time, but otherwise, he stays away
Hi,
from
Mango.
Jasmine. Has no trouble with KK or another white bird. And as long as Manda stays close to you,
Well, he's learning that I protect him, so.
mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going Magwai.
Mm-hmm.
Mango Magwai. Who fed him after midnight? There he goes.
Spin, spin, spin. Oh, leave the sugar tail
Hey,
alone.
hey, 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 hey. Hey,
Oh,
calm
no, no,
down.
no, no.
Oop, she gave him the old bounce the wings at him. Hey,
That's
hey,
when
calm
Calvin comes in and
down.
says, how can anyone doubt that they are dinosaurs?
Cute dinosaurs. Hey! All right. It's time to. No. Hold on, guys. I gotta calm him down.
Mm-hmm.
I shot him with some water.
Oh no, he's with Jasmine. Oh, Sugar, what are you doing? Sitting next to Manda?
Yeah, she's coming
Oh.
over to get petted, getting her beak petted.
But you need to be cautious a bit because he's back there with Jasmine.
Well, Jasmine won't put up with anything from him, so
Nope.
I'm keeping an eye. Well, obviously, I'm pointing the camera there, so my eyes on him. What he's doing. He didn't expect the cold water rinse, so the problem with the squirt guns is they don't last very long. They're all so cheaply made. It doesn't matter whether you buy one that's more expensive or cheaper; they all fall apart. And especially if Cecil gets a hold of them, you get more water on yourself than you do on the birds. But well, he only needed to be calmed down. He seems to be okay now. Now he's going to play with a toy. Okay. Gun works good out here. I don't use it anywhere else, but it's I would not spray a bird who was that's not spraying. You're squirting. There's a difference too. They understand a sprayer is different than a squirt gun. So this is a super soaker, so they just tend to get wet and cold real fast. As opposed to something where you're putting a mist on them. You need to make sure that you don't scare them about getting wet, because he likes to get sprayed down, but not with a super soaker. Hi, Sugar. I'm watching him and pointing the camera towards Sugar. So, but he's just chewing on that toy. So far, the toys I threw out here, the only one who's paid any attention to him has been Cecil. Don't mess with the Jasmine. She's tough. I wouldn't follow after her if I were you. Yeah, he's been great today. He just had that one moment where he went a little bit on the kind of got out of control. Hi, Mandy. You look at me funny when I do that, huh? What is he doing that for?
Mhm.
Mystifying the mango. Mystifying the mango. Mango! Sugar bird. Well, it looks like our time's up there, folks.
It is.
Uh, so Mango will say goodbye. Mango, you gonna say goodbye? I'll keep petting. I'll keep petting your beak. Just a second. Say goodbye. Mander, you're gonna say goodbye.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Yep. Thanks for
And
being here.
thanks for the donations.
Thank you, Amy, for moderating. And we are out of here.
Bye.
Science knowledge only adds to the excitement, the mystery, and the awe of a flower.
Evidence is evidence. It's public. Everybody can look at the evidence and assess it, and eventually, if there's enough evidence, come to the same conclusion.
The Chloe Sanctuary for Parrots and Cockatoos, a nonprofit charity dedicated to the empowerment of captive parrots and public awareness.